So to Jim's point, we're really down to what they consider 4 options left, 2 of which effectively rebuild the existing alignment, 2 of which would introduce that new alignment to the north. So, you know, I think to Jim's point, our position is they've simply not done enough homework to identify either the impacts or benefits to Commerce City should they choose the realignment path. There's just not been the same amount of study done on the Commerce City impacts as they've done on the Denver impacts. And so,
why do they want to do this?
Yes, that was my question.
It's because the owner of the land right there, for one thing.
Why? When I first saw this, I just started laughing, and I said, what is this? And another thing is, going this way, this whole project costs about another, it's gonna be, this would cost, to redo this cost about $1 billion. To do it this way costs about $1.5 billion. $500 million more than it costs.
Has anybody ever been in that Groville area? I mean, it's horrible.
I mean, that's the main artery to go to the airport. Why would you want to disrupt that? That just doesn't make sense.
Well, it's gonna be,
It does.
just.
But that's not the same way.
It's just, it's industrial, bars and industrial and.
you've got some communities in that area.
National Western is over here, you know, National Western.
I think the key
That's
is,
a good question. Why do they want to do this? And every time we've had a presentation by CDOT, somebody asks, why do you want to do this? And I still haven't gotten a good answer.
I've been to those meetings as well, and they evade the answering the question.
Right.
They don't answer the question.
And we're really afraid that they're just going to ignore everything that we do,
No.
but we're building a case with this letter that we're sending, showing how many errors that they've made. They decide to do this, it's going to go to litigation. I'm sure.
How far north does it look like that would go?
just this side of the refinery. So if you picture essentially,
56.
yeah.
Is that 56? Right?
Just
So
north of
that's
it.
12 blocks. Because this is like 44. This would be like
I think for,
I think it was the perception that they could do something in Commerce City and no one would care about it. Everyone would raise their hand and say, look, you're screwing us over at this point.
Believe me, that sort of attitude is going to change by Denver and everybody else around here.
They've
We've got a
stated-
staff that's on top of things, and we got a council that's going to support the staff, so.
They've
It's not
stated
gonna
that
bring any money or economic development.
No,
not as,
that's what we want.
not as the realignment is projected, because they don't add any exits that would allow for
Well, you know,
improvements to
Denver-
movement.
If Denver would secede about half a mile here along that southern border for our economic development, maybe we might further, but that's not going to happen either.
Yeah, I would just suggest if this is interesting, get out to the I-70 DEIS website. You can just Google I-70. I think it's the I-70 realignment. I'm trying to think of the actual URL off the top of my head. Yeah, just I-70 DEIS. You'll find the website, and there are a number of documents that you can scan and keep an eye out for upcoming community meetings.
Okay.
I just got an email from them yesterday, and they're actually going to now be putting all the plans. There's going to be plans at the Commerce City Library, at the Brighton Library, at the Rockland and Thornton Library.
That's
So you
great.
go to the library and look at it at your own convenience.
They'll
at
put
this
one here,
meeting.
and we'll ask them to put one here.
Yeah.
But they haven't seen our letter yet.
Well, they may not put it